Over the past couple of weeks, I've been talking a lot about the WWE Network, and I was going to switch up, change subjects, obviously because I've talked about it so much, but WWE has announced that February will be free to new subscribers. I'll read firstly the email that I received, and then the press release that is featured on WWE.com. It says pretty much the same thing, but just to let people to hear the details of it. WWE has just announced that we will be giving new WWE Network subscribers the entire month of February free, including WWE's newest pay-per-view event, Fastlane. As a thank you for your patience and being one of the first to sign up for WWE Network, we are extending the special offer to you. You will now get February for free and will not be charged for WWE Network until March 1st. And this is in bold letters. No action is required on your part. Thank you for being a WWE Network subscriber. It says if you have any questions, go to wwe.com/help. Just underneath it says WWE Network support. Now, originally I thought this may just be the new subscribers here in the UK and perhaps obviously Canada as well, because within a week or two of the WWE Network finally launching here in the United Kingdom, it was made available online in Canada as well. I understand they have had a WWE Network channel, but now they have the access to the same WWE Network that the UK and the United States and a couple of other countries around the world also has. I thought perhaps it's just the UK, but looking at WWE's official Facebook page, and as I said there before, WWE.com, it seems that this is open to all new subscribers. Now, I know there was a lot of people, some actually genuinely unsubscribing to the WWE Network. I have no doubt, looking at some of the things on social media last night and today, that I think some people claim to have unsubscribed or cancelled their WWE Network have just basically copied or taken a screenshot or however they've done it of somebody else's cancellation confirmation and shared it, trying to claim that they have cancelled it when they possibly haven't done so. But it seems it's open to all new subscribers this free month of February, because they are advertising on the official WWE Facebook page, and it has this section on the WWE official website, WWE.com. I'll read it out. It's a little bit lengthy, but I'll read it out just so people can hear what it actually says. And I know that I get some complaints about reading things out, but to be honest, I do it this way so that I can read out the proper details and be accurate with the information that I give. That's one thing I hate, when people don't give out the correct information, or it just annoys me as well, because I can never remember everything that I need to say. But this is what it says on WWE.com. Due to the tremendous response from fans to the free November promotion, WWE will again offer a free month of WWE Network to new subscribers during February, in advance of its biggest event of the year, WrestleMania 31, on Sunday, March 29th. During the month of February, subscribers will have access to all of WWE Network's programming, including a live podcast hosted by Stone Cold Steve Austin this Monday, February 2nd, featuring Triple H. Now, I have to say, I'm very much looking forward to that podcast show. He did a similar one with Vince McMahon. I've already sent in a couple of questions, not really harsh questions. Maybe one about the UK and the WWE Network delay, but that should be a good, hopefully a good one to actually sit and watch. And the all-new live pay-per-view event, WWE Fastlane, on Sunday, February 22nd. Last November, we offered a free month of WWE Network to new subscribers with great success, helping us reach the 1 million subscriber milestone, said Michelle Wilson, WWE Chief Revenue and Marketing Officer. She continues, we are excited to extend the same opportunity in February to those who have not yet subscribed, so they can experience all that the WWE Network offers right before WrestleMania. Just said, well, to be honest, I'm not going to read the whole thing out, because it just says on Tuesday they announced that they had reached 1 million subscribers. It's like other online digital subscription services such as Netflix, Hulu Plus. Fans are able to sign up going online. It lists the devices that you can watch the WWE Network in: Sony PlayStation 3, Sony PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox 360, Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, Roku streaming devices, as well as smart TVs, including Sony and Samsung. And it says the US English language version of the WWE Network is available to consumers in more than 170 countries and territories, and recently launched in the UK and Ireland. Also, it quickly describes WWE Network's one-of-a-kind programming includes all 12 WWE pay-per-views live at no additional charge, plus groundbreaking original series, reality shows, documentaries, classic matches, exclusive coverage of special events, and more than 2,000 titles in its video-on-demand library. Now, obviously, WWE, there has been a very negative reaction, like I said previously, talking about the WWE Network. There's obviously in my last video that I sat and spoke about the reaction to the Royal Rumble, and obviously it's been a very mixed reaction. People's attitudes towards the Royal Rumble, their attitude to what WWE are doing. I mean, I listened to the Jim Cornette podcast, the Jim Cornette Experience. You can find that on MLW Radio today. It's every Thursday. I listened, and I actually thought the way that he booked Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan and the whole Royal Rumble situation, I think the way that he booked it was very good. Go to MLW Radio, search for it on iTunes, or just search MLWradio.com, I think it is. Just search for the Jim Cornette Experience, or go to JimCornette.com, I think it is, and search for podcasts, and you'll be able to find a link to download it there. It's just simpler. Go to iTunes, search MLW Radio if you have iTunes, and you'll be able to download the latest episode of the Jim Cornette Experience. The way he booked it, I thought would have been a lot better than the way WWE did it. But obviously, some fans are already on social media saying, this is an obvious response to the cancelled WWE Network kind of movement. I wouldn't say really it's a movement, but the cancelled WWE Network attitudes since Sunday night, since so many people were upset with what happened and what has really been happening over the last several months to a year in WWE on its television programs, Raw, SmackDown, on the pay-per-views. And I understand that, like I said before, I understand that people are not happy. It's very difficult. Obviously, you have to each person has to judge the product themselves, depending what their attitude, what their thoughts of it all is. But certainly WWE making another push for subscribers. Obviously, it'll be quite a while before we know if we. I'm sure with the WWE being a publicly traded company, we may actually find out how many, around approximate number of people actually did unsubscribe to the WWE Network immediately following the Royal Rumble and events at that pay-per-view. As some people said, it was for some it was the last straw, the straw that broke the camel's back, which is an old adage. It just basically saying, when people used to load up camels and other such animals to carry their goods and their possessions to move from one place to the other. Like barrels of straw and everything, and you get put too much on it. Obviously, camels and animals, even people, obviously can only carry so much, which is where that saying comes from. But hopefully, we will actually get to know in the future, probably be a couple of months or so, the financial quarters, how many people actually cancelled the WWE Network. But obviously, we are into a very busy season for WWE. It's the road to WrestleMania season. It's really their biggest time of the year, where they're leading up to their biggest pay-per-view of the year. Even a lot of even casual fans order WrestleMania just to watch WrestleMania. Has become over the past 30 years. It's just such a huge event. Said even casual viewers, occasional wrestling fans, or people who watch wrestling in childhood, still sometimes sign up to WWE Network or will order on pay-per-view once a year, and that time, of course, as I said, it's WrestleMania. So WWE are generally pushing to get a good buy rate on pay-per-view and on the WWE Network for WrestleMania, because obviously the much lowering of the prices. It's £9.99 in the UK for 1 month subscription to the WWE Network, but it's £19.95 for a pay-per-view, and it probably actually will be more for WrestleMania. So you see, it makes just, as I said before, again, it makes financial sense for people in the UK to sign up for the month of the WWE Network. They get all the access to the WWE Network if they want to for that entire month, and they save approximately £10 even on WrestleMania. And like I said before, on the Skyboxes, you only can keep the pay-per-view for about 2 weeks, and here you get it for about 4 weeks, say 30 days, 28 days. You can go back, and even if you're not, if you're cancelling your subscription to the WWE Network, even on that last day, you can go back and you can watch WrestleMania one more time, or any previous WWE pay-per-view, whatever you want. So again, it makes perfect sense. But obviously, this is WWE going after more subscriptions. This is WWE trying to pull in the fans, for trying to get the support, trying to get WWE financially in a good position. It's the busiest time of the year. I'm looking forward to WrestleMania. Actually, hopefully we'll get some good matches. I'm not putting a downer on WrestleMania yet. I think we have still got the potential for a decent pay-per-view at least. Sting, Triple H possibly. I don't know. I think it will be very good. And just a very quick final thing. Tonight, obviously due to the cancelled Raw on Monday night, Sky Sports 4 here in the UK will, it looks like, be showing SmackDown live. So on Sky Sports 4, that's channel 405 on your Skybox, or whatever it is on your Virgin Media or whatever service you have. It seems that the Sky Sports are actually showing tonight's live edition of SmackDown. So it'll be good to see what WWE do on this live program, and see whether they change any of their upcoming plans.